Prasarana Malaysia and Scomi Engineering have buried the hatchet with the signing of a new contract worth 303 million ringgit. The two entered into a deal for Prasarana to acquire 7 new 4-car train sets for the Rapid KL monorail route and for Scomi to repair 5 sets of 4-car trains that have stopped operating since January last year. Under the deal, the first 3 trains will be refurbished within 3 months of the start of restoration works, while the remaining 2 sets will be refurbished within 6 months of the start date. The refurbishment contract is worth 181 million ringgit. Meanwhile, the 7 sets of new trains will be built by Scomi at their factory here and are targeted for delivery within 30 months from the signing date. The price tag of the new train sets is 122 million ringgit. Transport Minister Anthony Loke says the agreement will help address the monorail's declining ridership. According to Loke, the number of riders has dropped by 54.9% over the past 4 years. He adds that the deal will also settle the legal battle between the two. The new agreement supersedes the previous 494 million ringgit contract awarded to Scomi in 2010 as part of the KL Fleet Monorail Expansion project that was terminated in 2016. Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad says Malaysia's debt-to-GDP ratio is lower now, resulting in a more manageable debt level. He did not reveal any further details, saying that the Finance Ministry knows the exact figure. Mahathir did, however, say that the government has managed to recover a lot of money that was lost, including what was kept by Singapore. However, Mahathir says he is not able to confirm whether the money recovered from Singapore is related to 1MDB. He adds that they are also working hard to reduce the contract value of the ECRL. The PM explains that the government's entire process of managing its debt and identifying possible assets is not static and is being worked on constantly. Despite the improvement in the country's fiscal situation, Putrajaya will continue to sell assets to cut borrowings. One possibility is for it to sell its land to Malaysians. Datuk Sri Amrin Awaluddin will step down as the Group MD of Sime Darby Property on May 3rd. Meanwhile, Township Development COO, Datuk Wan Hashimi Al-Bakri Ahmad Amin Jafri will be appointed as Acting Group CEO. The group said in a filing to Bursa today, Amrin's departure was a result of an early cessation of contract. Amrin, who has been described as a turnaround man, was previously the Group MD of Media Prima. He joined Sime Darby Property in 2017. Wan Hashimi has been with the group for almost 15 years. He previously served as the CEO of Negara Properties Malaysia. The Edge Financial Daily reported today that Amrin was heading to loss-making conglomerate Bousted Holdings. The post of Group MD at Bousted has been left vacant for 3 months now, following the resignation of Tan Sri Lodin Wok Kamaruddin last year, amid a series of shuffling in the top managements of many government-linked companies and agencies. Transport Minister Anthony Loke says he has yet to receive a legal notice from KAJ Development. KAJ is a developer for the 43 billion ringgit Malacca Gateway integrated deep-sea port project. Earlier this week, it said it had filed a judicial review to challenge Loke's decision to cancel the port operating license granted to the firm by the previous federal government. It named the Malacca Port Authority, Loke and the Malaysian government as respondents. The company is seeking 139 billion ringgit in special damages and general damages to be assessed by the court. Loke said today that his ministry will respond once they have received the legal notice. He also seemed affronted by KAJ's accusation that he had failed to respond to their appeal, inferring that it was not for a firm to dictate the timeline for a minister to respond to its grouses. The Malacca Gateway project spans 1,504.9 hectares and comprises 3 man-made islands and 1 natural island. To be completed in 2025, it was envisioned to be the largest private marina in Southeast Asia. Works Minister Barubian says that his ministry has started negotiations with the Ministries of Economic Affairs and Finance on the third phase of the East Coast Expressway. Baru told Dewan Rakyat that the development period of the project will be known once confirmation has been given by the various agencies on the implementation model and funds allocated. According to a 2009 study, the third phase of the East Coast Expressway spans 147 kilometres. It will cover 3 districts in Terengganu, namely Kuala Terengganu, Setiu and Besut. It will also reach 5 districts in Kelantan, namely Pasir Puteh, Bachok, Pasir Mas, Kota Baru and Tumpat. The project is one of the 5 key infrastructure projects for Kelantan, announced by Economic Affairs Minister Datuk Sri Muhammad Azmin Ali after meeting with the Kelantan State Action Council chairman in March.